Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here and I'm bringing you Blade Idol with update 1.24 preview. So if you're Blade Idol player or perhaps Idol gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then smash this like button as well. Right then guys, so I'm gonna go through main points on a patch notes. Bear in mind there is no official date announced yet. We roughly had these points usually released 2 weeks before, so hopefully this is coming up soon. Right, so without further ado, I'm gonna kick off with the first one, and this is Add Stage. So obviously for those top players, there will be additional stage now added. I got currently no issues with, as I'm currently grinding on 7950, and we tap on the rank itself. We're talking here players reaching already 11450. So I got few more stages to grind, but obviously for the top players, this is absolutely great news. The second one, and this is I believe one of the biggest and everybody was waiting for, this is addition of new equipment. And here we don't really know if we're talking inventory itself and equipment, if we're talking another tier past heaven, or we're talking about a brand new item altogether. So my recommendation for now, and I want you to do this, is to save up as much diamonds as possible. If you're now scraping the surface when it comes to a god or heaven tiers, that's fine. You can then continuously start spending diamonds into gearing this up. But if the case is that we actually got a brand new item unlocked, obviously you're gonna take full advantage of this, as you'll be able to access a lower tiers of this item. So I definitely recommend doing this very strategy, and that's what I'm gonna do until the 124 is released. I'm gonna literally save every single diamond until that point. Right, and then we're gonna crack on with a further notes. So we're talking about a modification of doppelganger matching criteria, which might be handy. At the moment this system is basically forgotten by myself. Only go and do it by default to scoop some of the rewards, but actually randomness of it and the whole principle of matching and giving you more strongest enemies where you got no influence of what you can do with this system is just beyond. And that's, as I mentioned earlier, I just go, grind it without really thinking about it and take as much rewards as possible, as this is a proper RNG related. So the next one we've got is addition of mine recruitment. So if we tap on the mine itself, obviously one of the couple changes we already have had, this is increased from 24 hours all the way to 48, which I'm definitely very pleased about. We had a brand new floor with a new currency, Genesis Stone Mine, and now we're gonna have even some more additions when it comes to recruitment, which means we're gonna be essentially grinding even more of these desired resources, so I'm looking forward to that very change. Then the next one we've got is a titles. So again, you can find it obviously in your main screen title itself. We're gonna have some brand new titles added here. So again, you will need a little bit more fame in order to start fulfilling this criteria and obviously turn it into some great perks. Then we've got improvement of special effects condition for pets and accessories. So if I just tap on any of these accessories and let's essentially pick one of these. If you go and try to upgrade certain accessories or pets, then you're gonna have also these special party effects. So obviously if you go ahead and meet these criteria, apart obviously your options, you're gonna have even further bonuses. So this is something they want to review and do improvements in relations to. Okay. So the next one we've got, there is a more dungeon stage added. So again, very similar to my stage. I'm nowhere near to obviously be maxed out on these dungeons, but for the top players this is a great news. Then we've got some new promotion skin added. So again, we'll be talking here about upgrade itself and potentially even further upgrades. Obviously I'm not even able to go and show you what we currently got, as I still got so much more to unlock on a upgrade 1. Okay, so we also gonna have a brand new pets added. So despite a latest update when we had a brand new pets added, the 124 will bring even further pets. And I believe we're gonna continue here with a Heaven's Tier, but obviously we do not have any more information as of yet. Okay, so you're gonna have some improvement when it comes to a mileage product. So again, if you have hidden a shop and you spend real currency, you're gonna have a mileage shop itself. So in here then you'll be able to see some improvements. I do not spend real currency, so I cannot really speak on what it's actually worth investing in this shop and what improvements might have happened, but at least you know where to find it if you do so. Right, then we've got a level / gold stats added, and I believe this will be then related to a growth and level up itself. Obviously we're spending gold in here, we will be spending our experience points and stat points, so hopefully we're gonna just see a little bit more stats added. Yet again, I'm not sure if this is gonna be added after certain criteria that are being met, or in addition there will be some extra ones that can be accessible on a lower tiers. Obviously everything will unfold with the new update. Okay, then we've got addition of the new quests. Again, quests can be found just below this a sort of a quest bar at the top where you've got your requirements to hit. So just below that, obviously we got this special mission. Again, if you're a new player, this is absolutely a great booster. If you were a existing player who played for a while, obviously you could always come and claim these rewards the moment it was introduced, but there is a more quests coming up our way. Then we've got a little bit of Cursed Tower and a pet dungeon display improvements, so I cannot really talk much about this, but this is obviously only visuals. Then we've got a red dot improvement related to pet transcendence, and to be fair, I tried to look for some info but I cannot really find anything, and I hope we don't really talk about a graphic design of these very red stars. It might be completely something else that I'm missing point here, but at the moment the only thing I know it is a red dot improvement. Okay, so then we go in further with improved power saving mode. So this is again, you know, if there is a chance of running on less power and less processes being on BlueStacks, or obviously less processes when it comes to mobile, so it doesn't hit as much, then by all means bring them all day long. And then we've got addition of rune cost, slot addition, etc. So again, if we tap into growth section and the rune itself, obviously we got a here chance of increasing our max cost by just completing these criteria, and as well we're gonna have a further slots to then expand even further. And finally we also got attribute points mission, etc. So this is to that brand new system, so again we'll be able to get a attribute stone in here. We've got our missions which we can continuously fulfill in order to keep progressing with these levels, and we're gonna have some attribute stone pocket missions added. So I definitely look forward to the update itself, and if we're actually talking about brand new equipment, then you can definitely expect some brand new updates and guides coming soon. So that will be it for the time being, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.